Let me tell you something.
Welcome to the SAP Entertainment Show, where we interview singers, rappers, entrepreneurs of all walks of life. And today's special guest, we have a talented artist by the name of Nino West. How you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so let the people know your story.
I got started. A friend of mine got a record deal back in the day, so I started out writing and producing for him, and then I went on forward to start a hip hop group. We had a little internet hit a few years ago, dance internet hit, and then from there I just pretty much started putting out my own music, So I mean, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So where you from?
I was born in Ohio, but I've pretty much been in California since I was in diapers.
Oh, okay. So you Californian.
Basically, yeah.
That's what's up. So let's talk about your music. So I heard some of your music. It's dope. I didn't know that you can actually sing.
Oh man, thank you. I mean, that's pretty much where I've been at. I've been trying to establish that I was the R&B aspect of things in this group I started, but it was so long ago, I don't think people will remember, but I've pretty much been like around hip hop for the most part, man, producing, writing hooks and doing stuff like that. So, whenever I get a chance to really do some R&B, I go in and go for it,
Okay, so are you thinking about getting into another group or something like that?
No, not right now.
Okay. So what happened with your group? What was the name of your group?
Yeah, I started this group called Breakfast Club. This is before, I don't make it sound like we be biting a radio station, nothing like that. It's like literally, like, it was crazy. I wouldn't say we started before the radio show, but we started a group, and I look up, there's a radio station called Breakfast Club. So I don't know if it was a coincidence, but that's not what broke the group up. There's a whole bunch of other things like that. But yeah, the name of the group was Breakfast Club. We had this little song called Bite Me. I'm not on the song or nothing. I mean, I just produced it. Me and my buddy produced it together. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was in the group though. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so what inspired you, to start doing music and getting your group together?
Music, it's pretty much been in my family. It's been around me my whole life, So, it's pretty much as long as I can remember, watching all the greats and everything like that, And then, of course, hip hop. I'm really influenced. I'm a real huge fan of hip hop music. So, that's a lot of influence too. And then the group thing kind of happened. It was pretty much a big, it was out of the blue, I didn't expect it to really happen. I met my boy, Kid Soul, met him, and we just decided to start this group, because I began that whole dance craze at the time, from jerking to Dougie to all kinds of. I know you remember that era.
Yes, for sure.
So like coming at that time, it was just go for it. You know what I mean? Like everybody was doing it. I was trying to get my name out there. I didn't really understand at the time how like big it was. Like I didn't really, because I've always been into the behind the scenes and everything like that. So I was just looking for an opportunity to like produce, really.
Sure.
So that's how that happened.
Okay, so you spoke on hip hop. So who are your top 3 MCs of all time?
Of all time, man. Okay. I want to avoid the cliche answers. I'm trying to go into my memory as much as like, okay, yeah, here we go. So we got Big L, right? Who else? I am a Pac fan, so I gotta put him in there. That's cliche answer I was trying to avoid though.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you got, of course, Jay-Z. Yeah, I'm a Jay-Z fan. And just to throw one more in there. Yeah. Oh, Cube. I'm a Cube fan too.
For sure. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what are you doing right now? Like, are you working on music or what are you doing?
Well, I'm working on some things. I'm pretty much about to just try and go in and just get a body of work done. I got a few things I'd like to say, get off my chest. It's been a while since I've had an opportunity to really put out a body of work. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to just try and lock in, just go in the studio and see what I can come up with,
Okay.
I already got a title and everything. I got a whole idea for it. So hopefully it can come out the way I'm picturing.
Well, I am a producer too, and I do have a little studio also. So come on now. Come on.
All right.
That's what's up. Okay, so what obstacles did you have to overcome to get this far in your life?
Man, well, I've had a financial setback, these last 2 years, and then I think the main thing is I had a studio a while back, and things just went left. It's like a production studio. I was like letting people rent it out and do stuff like that, so I wasn't just there to I wasn't always doing my thing. There was always other people. If I wasn't there was somebody there. You know what I mean? So
right.
But things didn't work out with that. I was trying to establish the studio with a label situation, and that didn't work, and that kind of set me back a little bit. So yeah, that's probably the biggest thing I've had to deal with, because it was a lot. If I go into details, we'll be here for days. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, everybody just make sure you know who you're doing business with, and understand the situation. Make sure everybody can, coexist and benefit from it. That who you're dealing with. Well, that's
what's up.
mine. Yeah,
Okay, so right now, what are you focused on? What's your main focus?
My main focus right now is just creativity. Right now, let me just try and see. I'm gonna push myself creatively and see where I can go. You know what I mean? Because it's been a while since I've had a chance to do that. I've been pretty much trying to just stay afloat, just like everybody else, with all this crazy shit going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to find other avenues and everything like that. So now that I pretty much, kind of let the smoke clear and everything like that, like, all right, well, I've been kind of here and there, engineering here, song here, but now let me lock in and get this shit together and deliver something real that I feel is creative enough that people will gravitate towards too.
For sure. Okay, besides music, what else are you good at?
Man, you know what? I'm not. It's all past. Like athlete, I played basketball. Like I've done all those things. I've been athletic in the past. You know what I mean? But I've just lately been so focused on my career with music. I haven't taken time out. This is probably the most in this last year. It's probably the most time out I've taken. Without doing no music, just doing normal shit. You know what I mean?
And it don't feel right?
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh man, like I'm not in the studio. Okay, I'm not to fill and fuck everything up. I'm not making music, but I'm just doing mundane things, just regular things. You know what I mean? So I think I've gotten good at just finding talent. You know what I mean? Because having downtime, I'm always it gives me an opportunity to surf the web. So.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a knack for finding talent, hip hop wise. It don't matter really what genre it is. I feel like if I feel it, if it makes me react, like okay, that's good. And it got my attention. You know what I mean? Like if you ever just play a song and you just look up and like, what the hell is that?
Right.
That's pretty much what I go for when I'm looking for new music, new artists. So yeah, I found a couple artists that I think are pretty dope.
Okay, so what you feel like your strengths are? What you could bring to the music industry?
Right now, and that's another thing, you know, I've been taking time out to just observe. I'm real observant. So, you know, in the middle of me trying to get my own music stuff going, I basically been just recording material. Then I'll just, you know, peek in and look around like, okay, what's everybody else doing? You know what I mean? Before I present what I'm trying to show. So, man, hold on. Something in my, sorry about that. But, honesty.
Oh. So, how many albums or EPs do you currently have out?
Right now, let me see. I got about 4.
What's the title?
One of the first one is called New West City. That was like the first little thing I put out where I made CDs for it and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got New West City. Got this project called Love Paradox on it. Then I got the EPs, the Destiny EP. Then I got the latest EP, which is called It's All Right.
That's what's up. So you be working now, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I try, you know, I'm trying to keep up. I mean, it's all on my, I got a Bandcamp page, so it's ninowest.bandcamp.com, and it's all there, you know, so, and I'm still adding music and everything like that. So ninowes.bandcamp.com.
Okay. So,
you know, I think there's a lot of inconsistency with being honest in music these days, you know, so I think I could bring something to the table as far as honesty goes. I'm gonna try and be creative, you know. I'm definitely gonna try and do something where it's like, this is my idea. If you don't like it, whatever, you know what I mean. But I'm actually like the actual substance in the music, like lyrically and everything like that.
For sure.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, so what are your weaknesses?
I'm a perfectionist, actually presenting the music and the actual idea. I mean, I got shit ready to go right now, you know what I mean? But I feel like I need new material, you know what I mean? So it's like, sometimes that's why I try to stay around people and, you know, present my stuff where it's like, you think it's good enough to come out. I need feedback just like everybody else, because I'll go for a while, I'll record, man, material up the ass before I put anything out, you know what I mean? So, you know, just actually believing in it and actually thinking, yo, it's gonna work, people are gonna fuck with it, you know what I mean? Sometimes I sleep on myself, you know?
You know what? That's how I was, but you can't just let it sit in your computer. Just put it out, you know, as an EP, you know, just an EP, you know, it'd be good quality, bad quality, because we just pretty much showing what we can do. It's like a demo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so don't just sit on your music. It took me a little while to learn. Just put the music out. You know, you never know. Somebody might like it.
Yeah, you're right.
So you can't beat yourself up. We are our biggest critic always. So you just gotta learn that I don't like it, somebody else will. You know, it's a lot of people in this world. So
yeah, man. Exactly. I mean, I'm taking heed to all that. You know, I'm making my progress slowly. You know.
Yeah, because I did hear your music for real. Like, I was like, that's him, the shy guy.
Yeah, that's another weakness too. It's a confusion. Yeah, I mean, it's not a shyness. It's a reserve. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like a balance I gotta find, like not to overdo it to the point where somebody thinks I'm like shy, bashful, scared, nervous, whatever. You know what I mean?
I mean, like you say, you observant. Yeah. You're just observant, yeah. But it's cool. I mean? Yeah, you who you are.
But I mean, I'm breaking out of that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, in this music thing, you gotta really be able to present yourself.
Yeah, you gotta be, you know, a little bit more open and mingle a little.
Yeah, I mean that just comes from being behind the scenes. I'm telling you, like being locked in the studio, like at one point in time, like every day of your life, where it's like one thing and go straight to the studio and never come out. You know, like lifting me up. I'm sure there's you and everybody else that does music is been at this point if you're not there right now.
Right. It takes dedication. I mean, of course, you feel like you're gonna give up. You know, you don't have to though. Only the weak mind give up. Because sometimes when you're closer to your dream and your goal, you hit a whole roller coaster, like, oh shit, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? But only the strong survive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no question.
But okay, well, if you do want to pursue your music or whatever, is there any artists or producers you would like to work with?
Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to pursue my music. You know, it's just a balance. You know,
right?
Life
For
and
sure.
like that. You know, so but yeah, I mean, of course, now that I'm aware you're a producer, I'm definitely going to be more. You know, I'm definitely going to be more aware of your stuff. So don't look at me like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm hitting you up for beats. I'm not Joe Blow. Just. But you know, man, I'm really like open these days. You know what I mean? I'm not being too selective as far as who it is. I'm more selective on the actual like music and, you know, and productivity. You know what I mean? So basically, it's like if we link up, whether you're a producer, writer, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If we can really,
as long as it sound good and
we work, and I'm not sitting there putting all the weight on you, or vice versa, and all that. We're really trying to create something cool, you know. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of everybody. I'm a fan of everything popping. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not a fan of. I don't want to say I'm a fan of everything, but like, you know, all the latest, greatest. You know, I'm aware of it. You know what I mean? And I like it. I like it just like everybody else. You know, so I'm trying to keep up. Who's hot, who's not. You know.
Exactly. I don't know. Have you heard my EP?
I haven't heard the entire thing, man, but I've been keeping up with your posts and everything you playing. Like with the link, I go to it and check it out. You know, so it's like, okay, well, they're doing you're doing your shit. You know what I mean? That's what I love. Where it's like being around like rappers and everything is like, man, it's like it's refreshing to really hear some R&B, like some,
sure.
some
and I am an R&B producer, so
yeah. Oh, I love it. You know, don't worry, I'm a fan.
Okay, so we're gonna have to tap in, and you know, I'm gonna invite you to the studio soon.
Oh, I
so be
appreciate
ready.
that. Okay, got you. I got you. I trust me. At the studio, I'm there. I'm on.
Okay, so before we end this segment, is there any advice you would give up-and-coming artists or entrepreneurs that just want to, you know, be successful? What advice would you give them?
Do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's the type of shit I've been hearing my whole life, and it's true. You know, so it's just you just got to do it, and you know, there is gonna be some challenges. You know, like nonstop. So just be prepared for that. So that's all I can say is just do it and don't stop. You keep going. You pick yourself up if you feel down, even if it takes time. No matter how much time it takes, take your time to do what you got to do to get back in.
Okay, so what are your social media handles so everyone can follow you?
Everything is Nino West, Ninowes, Nino West.
Okay.
Twitter, Instagram, all that. Yep.
Okay, so you guys heard it. Thank y'all for tuning in to SAP Entertainment Show with me, the host, SarahSoulstress, and your boy, Nino West. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and follow him. And also stick around because I'm going to leave one of his songs titled in my studio. Bye-bye.
Come here, girl. Let me tell you something. You and my music go hand in hand. Let me explain. I need you. I need music. Listen.
A private session between me and you. Girl, you'll be the artist and I'll produce you. So listen as I you ain't gotta worry, cause this song's gonna be a hit tonight. And I got what you want, shorty, you ain't gotta ask. When I mix and master the song to be a smash, singing to you, you're singing to me, over and over and over again. I've been waiting to lay you down, and girl, ain't no better place than a room that comes with surround sound. Ooh, is what you'll be saying when I do you, to you. So baby, I got one question that I need to ask you. Have you ever made love on top of our piano? Do you wanna make love on top of my piano? Girl, I fantasize about being alone. We'll be naked in my studio, be naked in my studio. Girl, we'll be naked tonight. So won't you come inside and we'll be naked in my studio. Girl, I'm here to please you and fulfill your every need. Cause having you beside my music is my fantasy.